Hello, how are you all? Welcome to my channel. Today, the topic is micro teaching skill, Blackboard writing. And I'm with you. My name is Bhavna. So let us start with the topic. What is micro teaching? Micro teaching is a scaled down teaching encounter in class size and time, said by D. W. Allen. Micro teaching is a relatively new approach that helps teachers improve their skills and stay updated with the latest teaching methods. Since teaching can be quite complicated, microteaching breaks it down into simpler parts. This method often uses various teaching tools to make lessons more effective. So, micro teaching is like a small scale training for teachers to learn and improve their teaching skills. Why it is so helpful? What are the benefits of micro teaching? It focuses on specific teaching behaviors and lets teachers practice in a controlled setting. Teachers and students learn together, making the teaching process more effective. It prepares teachers to teach confidently in real classrooms. It helps teachers develop their knowledge and skills. Teachers get instant feedback on how they are doing so they can get better. It is a safe way for teachers to test their skills without risking students learning. Micro teaching cycle. Micro teaching is like a circle because it goes through different stages over and over again. During micro teaching, teachers teach short lessons to their peers or supervisors and get immediate feedback. A well structured micro teaching cycle lasts for 36 minutes. In this cycle, the actual teaching part takes about 6 minutes. After that, there is a feedback session for another 6 minutes where others can share their thoughts. Then the teacher spends 12 minutes replanning their approach based on the feedback received. Following this, they reteach the session for another 12 minutes, applying the changes. Finally, there's another 6-minute feedback session to see how well the adjustments work. This cycle helps teachers refine their skills and improve their teaching methods. Micro teaching skills. These are specific teaching techniques that teachers develop and refine in a controlled, scaled down environment. These skills are crucial for effective teaching and are often practiced in a structured process with feedback. There are 9 skills specifically observed, starting with the skill of introduction, next, the skill of explaining, next, the skill of questioning, the skill of stimulus variation, the skill of reinforcement, the skill of illustration, the skill of blackboard writing, the skill of achieving closure, the skill of demonstration. The blackboard writing skill is what we are going to study further. Blackboard writing skill in microteaching refers to the ability of a teacher to effectively utilize the blackboard as a visual aid during instruction. This involves not just writing on the board, but doing so in a way that enhances learning and clarity for the students. So, what are the key components of effective Blackboard skills? Legibility, size and alignment, highlighting main points, utilization of space, position of the teacher, correctness, cleaning of Blackboard, and Blackboard summary. These are the 8 important components of effective Blackboard skills. Now, we will take a small example and try to explain the skill. Now, we have taken a short topic, ordinarily one that will fully demonstrate the Blackboard skill. For example, we have taken types of quadrilaterals. A short lesson plan is then made on the topic and is taught to a small classroom of students role playing as students for duration for 7 to 10 minutes. Upon demonstrating the Blackboard skill, feedback is taken from the mock classroom and supervisor and re-demonstrated, incorporating the feedback received. This cycle of feedback and reteaching continues until the Blackboard skill has been fully mastered. So, here we will explain each description of the teacher and the purpose using each component of the Blackboard writing skill. So, first component explains legibility, which is the writing should be clear with appropriate spacing between letters and words, ensuring it can be easily read by all students, even those at the back of the classroom. The teacher here is using very simple words along with proper diagrams, and the purpose is to properly explain each and every figure and the student does not get confused. Next, size and alignment. Size of the writing should be consistent and large enough for all the students to see, and the writing should be aligned in straight lines. The teacher is writing each word and the diagram clearly and accurate so that the student sitting is able to understand. Student can understand better if everything is properly written in one line. Third point, highlighting the main points. Use different colored chalk or underlining to emphasize key concepts, making them stand out and easy for students to identify. The teacher is using different colored chalks for highlighting main points and different colored chalks for different shapes in the geometry. Next is utilization of space. Avoid overcrowding the blackboard. Only relevant information should be written and space should be used effectively. The teacher is putting all the important definitions, headings on the blackboard, and any unnecessary things are not included. The student is able to focus more on the important points and chances of getting less confused. Next is position of the teacher. The teacher should maintain a position that allows them to maintain eye contact with the students while writing on the board. The teacher is standing at an angle of 45 degrees from the blackboard. The teacher shouldn't stand in the center of the blackboard or cover it. Standing at an angle of 45 degrees toward the side of the blackboard will allow for both visibility and maintaining eye contact with the students. The sixth point here is correctness. Ensure correct spelling, grammar, and punctuation while writing on the blackboard. The teacher is using correct spelling, grammar, and punctuation while writing on the blackboard. The teacher here draws accurate diagrams of the quadrilaterals on the blackboard. The purpose here students learn incorrect things from the teacher if the teacher is not using correct words and diagrams. Hence, correctness is very important. Following is cleaning of the blackboard. The blackboard should be cleaned before and after use and during use if necessary to maintain clarity. The teacher erases the writings on a blackboard once lesson is complete. Doing so keeps the blackboard ready for reuse and sets a good example for the students to do so. Finally, Blackboard summary. At the end of a lesson, a brief and simple summary of the key points can be written on the board to aid in the student recall. The teacher takes revision of the students by summarizing the main points of the lesson. This will enable the students to recollect easily. By mastering these 8 points in the Blackboard writing skills, teachers can transform the blackboard from a simple writing surface into a powerful tool for effective teaching and learning. Conclusion. Micro-teaching promotes real-time teaching experience and constructive peer-to-peer feedback. It serves as a vehicle for continuous training for both inexperienced and senior teachers. They are the building blocks of effective teaching, allowing educators to refine their techniques and create a more engaging and impactful learning experience. Proper utilization of Blackboard writing in micro-teaching will draw students' attention, allowing for a better approach towards the lesson. This makes it possible for students to recall what has been taught. In this way, micro-teaching is a good way for the teachers. Thank you for listening.